This is Earthman from Origami Soil, bringing you more tales from the soil. Well, here we go. We are looking at the last stage of our IMO. And if you want to refer to the videos before this for exact measurements and procedures for up to this point, feel free to look at my other channel or my other videos. So what we got here is the rice that was mixed with the brown sugar. The rice was placed in a bin with a mix of different soil and bacteria sources, and the rice formed a huge amount of bacteria and mycelium on the top, and I mixed it with brown sugar and let it sit for several weeks, and here we are. I'm going to take a quick look at this, and yeah, the rice is broken down pretty good and jellied. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to take about a little more than a half gallon of water, and water that I've let sit for at least 72 hours, because I live in the city here. I wish I have down the road will get a water purifier, triple osmosis one, but in the meanwhile I will have to deal with it. And I usually use rainwater, but I haven't collected any in a while. So over here, what we're going to do is we got our strainer and a funnel. I'm going to pour the water into the IMO and mix it, and then I'm going to put that funnel there in an empty container, and then I'm going to put the strainer, there it is, on top of the funnel and have my daughter help me balance it, and then I'm going to pour that, which is going to be mixed with a half gallon or more of water, and then thoroughly mixed through that, the strainer, that'll go through the funnel into the empty half gallon or the empty gallon container, and we should get all together about 3/4 of a gallon of the best IMO around. I call it DMO because mine is a dominant microorganisms, because they're not totally indigenous to this area. Like I said, I've grabbed them from all over the place in sources that were rich with life, abundant in in mycelium and bacteria alike. And so in the near future, I'm going to be making a super fortified IMO, which will truly be a DMO, a dominant microorganism, more than an IMO. So here we go. Like I said, I'm going to mix the water in, and that's it. Now, after you mix the water in and you strain it, it's in the container. I add a little more molasses, maybe about another half a cup to it, and that'll help stabilize the bacteria, keep them lasting longer. Unless you refrigerate your IMO, you can refrigerate it after it's done, to help it last, like a year or so. But if you add a little extra molasses, some people will say no, you don't, but I do. And that should help your bacteria last for quite a while in your IMO, at least 6 months to a year, and not sacrifice any quality. So this is it. I'm not going to, have you see me mix it and pour it in a bottle and all that other stuff, and all that demonstration. You're on your own for that. I think you can handle that. So there you go. I'll tell you, once this stuff is done, and it's mixed with the water and everything, what I'll do normally is I'll add about 1 tablespoon, maybe a little bit more per gallon of water. And then you can, spray your plants with that, or you can add it to the soil. You can use it to treat seedlings or whatever. There's no burn here. Maybe a little bit of acidity from the brown sugar, from the molasses and the brown sugar, and any enzymes and acids that might be kicked out from the bacteria. That might make a little acidic water a little bit, I don't know. But if you only add, like I said, a tablespoon or so to a gallon of water, you shouldn't run into any type of pH problems, because if you're treating your soil regularly and if your soil was inoculated well with bacteria, then you shouldn't have any problems with pH, because those bacteria and fungi will coat your root system with a glazy slime that will protect your root system from any pH fluctuation in the soil. They're in it for the long haul, bacteria and fungi, and they're going to do what it takes to keep that plant happy and alive, because in return that plant's going to keep them alive by omitting and leaking sugars and carbohydrates. So once again, this is Earthman from Origami Soil, bringing you some more tales from the soil. And just keep looking at my videos, and you will continue to learn how to make your soil alive.